Hello, hi, and what's up? Bumby here, and I'm here with a story about how I met somebody I thought I would never have met. And these kinds of stories, they're always so weird, right? I mean, it's all just coincidence, and you never thought it would happen, and it's just like so unexpected. So I thought this was a good one to tell a story about. So let's start off with a little bit of backstory. So I used to go on YouTube a lot for a very long time, for years in fact. And around 5 or 6 years ago, the front page of YouTube was very different. You would kind of see content everywhere from like every kind of I don't know, genre, I guess. And there wasn't much of a algorithm for suggestions or subscriptions, so you would see stuff from like all over the place. You'd see like random videos. That's all you would see. So in these random videos, I found lots of different things that I'm still kind of into seeing today, and one of those things happens to be Japanese unboxing videos, Japanese candy unboxing videos to be exact. And these videos, I don't know why I got into them or why they're so interesting to me, but it was the do-it-yourself Japanese candy boxes where you would have to open it up. There'd be instructions in Japanese, and you'd have to mix certain sugars with water, and you could make your own gummies or something like that. So I used to watch these kinds of videos a lot. For some reason, I was very intrigued by them, especially this one YouTuber. I don't remember what the channel name was, but it was this guy who would do the Japanese candy, and he would like make cool designs that weren't in the instructions, so he would do it kind of in his own way. So that was cool to me. That was interesting. But there was a lot of other people doing this, and I stumbled upon this girl YouTuber who would do it, but she had commentary on it, and she would also taste it in the end. So she had input about, I don't know, how she liked it or how it tasted. So I thought that was interesting, so I would start following her and looking at her videos. So she uploaded pretty often at around this time, and I guess I just enjoyed it, sure. And throughout the year, she has been uploading stuff, but I haven't always been watching her videos, like every single one, because YouTube became such a much larger platform. So I got into a lot of other stuff, like gaming channels, obviously, and stuff like that. So I don't know, let's go back to the present. So around a few months ago, I started to watch this girl's videos again because she's still making them. And I happened to notice that she has a pretty big subscriber base. Before, I used to be subscribed to her around 5k subscribers or something, and now she's at almost 150k, or I think she passed that by now, something like that. And yeah, so she is partnered with YouTube and everything, so she makes money off of it now. That's good for her. And I went back to her videos, and I was like, well, they're pretty good. Like, she's starting to like branch out into doing other stuff, so that's pretty good for her channel, I guess. But this is where the weird part comes in. So I actually followed her on Instagram like a while back. I don't know how long ago, but I would see her updates from time to time. And one time she put her Snapchat in the what do you call that, the description of one of her Instagram posts, and I was like, why don't I add this? This is probably just for people she knows though, right? So it doesn't really matter if I add it, so whatever, I'm just gonna do it. So I added her Snapchat, and on my Snapchat I would use it mostly to send like my bestest friends like really weird Snapchats. And one time I sent her, like accidentally, I clicked on her name when I was sending one of those weird Snapchats, and then I was like, oh crap, like, is she gonna see that? I hope she doesn't. Good thing she didn't add me or anything. And then all of a sudden you see, added you back, and I'm like, she's gonna see that, and I'm gonna freak out. And in Snapchat, you can tell when somebody finally opens the thing that you sent them, and it said open, and I was like, I can't believe she actually opened it. I'm gonna go die in a hole now, right? And what happens is that I think she replies, and she just laughs at it, and I'm like, yeah, I wasn't supposed to send that to you, and I didn't think you'd add me back. Are you the real YouTuber? And she said, yeah, and she even like had a selfie for me and everything, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I didn't know. I wouldn't think that you would have added me, and I wouldn't have ever thought that I would be talking to you right now. And she was just like a really cool girl, and we actually talked for a while on Snapchat, and eventually we added each other on Facebook and stuff. And this is the weird part. I found out that she lives not even more than an hour away from me, and I'm like, this is really weird. I used to be subscribed to you like 5 or 6 years ago, and I didn't know that you actually lived in Canada and you lived this close to me. And I was like, what? Like, how does this happen? And after finding out that she lives like around me, I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And I guess weird because I don't know. You guys can see how it's weird though, right? So what happens is there's an event that's happening in the place that I live in, and this event is pretty famous. It's like an art show kind of event, and I tell her that I'm going. Like, I don't know who to go with though, because all my friends are going with their significant others and like whatever. I want to go to see the art. I actually want to enjoy the event. And then she tells me that she's going too, but she's going with like a friend, but she only knows one friend, and that friend is bringing a bunch of his friends, so it's gonna be kind of awkward. So I was like, oh, why don't I come with you, with your group, and we can just hang out, I guess. And she agreed, and I was like, whoa, like I didn't think this would happen. This is crazy. Like, I also found out that she's like a year younger than me or whatever, so like we're around the same age, and we can relate pretty well. So I met her at the art show convention. I don't know what you call it, like festival, I guess that's the best word for it. And we were talking, and I don't know, like the friend that she came with was, you know, in high school, and in all of his friends that he brought were in high school, so we didn't really feel that well connected with them because we're definitely not in high school. And we decided, well, I don't know how it happened, but we ended up going off on our own. Like, I kind of just want to see the art, and then she said, well, I kind of want to see the art too. Why don't we just split off from these people because they're not doing all the cool stuff? And I was like, okay, yeah, this is okay, right? Like, in my head I was like, what is going on? Can't believe I'm going alone with this person that I just met, and basically a YouTuber that I knew about a long time ago. So it felt like I really knew her, and she just met me, so it's like really weird for her. And I was like, is this okay? Like, are you okay with just being with me? And she was cool with it, and then we just talked a bunch, and then we're having a great time, and we're friends now. So I have to say that's one of the most interesting coincidences I've ever had in my life. Like, who would think that some random videos that you used to watch like years ago that wasn't famous at the time, but now she is kind of like way bigger than before, obviously, and that I would meet her and she would live near me. Well, not so near me, but live close enough to go to the same event and, you know, just hang out and have a good time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just hung out. It's like one of those overnight festivals, so we hung out for a pretty long time, and then when it was time to go, we said our goodbyes, and well, that's that. We still talk from time to time, and yeah, she's a pretty good friend, a really great YouTuber. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So leave a like if you liked it, and well, see ya.